In this video, I'm going to teach you a powerful email marketing strategy for discounting using Klaviyo's show hide logic blocks and teach you exactly how to set this up yourself in just a few minutes, even if you're not that tech savvy. Now, this is a very helpful strategy for e-com businesses that want to give discounts strategically, especially to prospects. And if you're a consumable brand where repeat purchases and long-term customer loyalty are going to drive the vast majority of your sales, then this is a very helpful strategy that you can use and implement yourself. Now, a lot of businesses struggle with balancing discounts, and you want to incentivize new customers to make a purchase. And we don't want to give unnecessary discounts to returning customers. So this is why when we have a welcome series, someone comes to your website, they put in their email address, and they go through a series of 5 or 7 emails where we give them their coupon, give them their discount, and then try to sell them using that discount. And what happens is when people pass through that welcome series, typically they're going to end up in your email campaign segment, and you're going to start sending your daily or weekly emails to them. So you have prospects and customers on your same segment. And this is very common for email campaign strategy. Now, the problem is someone who's a prospect, they might forget that they have a discount, and we want to remind them to get that first purchase. So let's jump in Klaviyo right now, and I'm going to show you exactly how I set this up. Okay, here we are in Klaviyo. Let's go through step by step exactly how to set this up so you can use a show hide logic block in Klaviyo to show discounts only to prospects and hide it from people who are customers. So the first thing to note is that any block in Klaviyo that you can select here has this option. Doesn't matter if it's text or an image. In this case, we're going to use this designed image up here. If you click display and logic builder, this is where you can set up a condition where if it's true, the block will show, and if it's false, it's going to hide that block. And what we want to do here is set it up so that this block is going to show for prospects, people who've never made a purchase, and hide that block from customers. So the first thing we're going to do in Klaviyo is you're going to go to segments, create a new segment. I like to label it customer tag trigger segment because we're just using this to trigger a flow that we're going to set up. So placed order at least once over all time. Next, what we need to do is come and create a flow. We'll call this example customer tag. We're going to create it manually. And what we're going to do is we want to trigger this from a segment. So we're going to select added to segment. Now we just created this, so we're going to have to scroll down a little bit to find it. Here it is, customer tag trigger segment. We select that, save, good to go. And now what we need to do is profile property update. We're going to drop that in here. We're going to add a step. And now we're going to create a new property. And what you can do is put customer, and then I go with Boolean here, true, and hit save. What's going to happen? Someone joins our segment. They've placed an order, and they are going to get tagged true as a customer. What you can do is put it on live, and it's going to start tagging people who come through into that flow. But now what do we do for people who were already customers before? We're going to come up to manage flow, add past profiles, and then you're going to click at the beginning and hit add profiles. And what this is going to do is go back and take everyone that's in our customer segment and run them through this flow and tag their profile property. And if you want to check it, you can do segment, and then I type customer. You see there's 30,000 people, so we're good to go. We know it works. Now we can come back to our template. And what we're going to do here is, this is the banner I want to show for prospects, hide for return customers. So what we do, we click display, logic builder, property, customer. We need this to be false. We want to hide this from customers. So what we're going to say is not set, because prospects are not going to have a tag. We're going to hit save, and we're good. You'll know it's working because you'll see this little eyeball up here. And now we need to test this. So I'm building this in the actual template section in Klaviyo, and this is the best way for you to preview what's going on. So we're going to preview it, and it has my default email here. And it's showing because I don't have this tag. So it's working so far. Now what we need to do is check with a customer profile. So you can go back to that segment you created for your customers, grab an email in there and run it in. So I've placed an order already with my own email address. Boom. You see that? When we load it as this, which is a customer, that block hides. Perfect. We did this perfectly. We're ready to go. And now what I recommend you do is you take this block and you can just save it as a universal block and you're good to go. Now you can include this on all your campaigns. And when you're sending this out, it's going to show at the top just to prospects. And for customers, they're not going to see it at all. So this is another great way for you to be very strategic about your discounting and really use it to get those prospects to take that first purchase and remind them that they have a discount in case they didn't purchase after going through your welcome series. So if this was helpful, let me know. If you have any questions how to set this up yourself, just comment below and I'll be happy to help you out.